Referees and their signals. Referees have different ways of communicating, most importantly using signals. With each point, they have to mark what happened on the field and which team won the point. We have a ball out signal. We have a touch or block out signal. We have a signal that they have stepped on the line when serving. We also have a signal for a lack of rotation, and we have a signal that the player has invaded another zone. You can invade either the 3-meter zone by jumping as a back row player, you can invade the zone above the net by touching the ball before the opponent, or you can invade the opponent's court by placing one foot on their side. We have a signal to start a point or serve. We have a technical time signal requested by one of the teams. We also have an end of the match signal. We have a change of court signal. And we have signals to enter the court. The referees also have 2 cards with 4 possible sanctions. We have a caution and we have a warning prior to a caution. The caution is indicated by a yellow card. Then we have a red card, but to get a red card we have to have already given a yellow card. The red card gives the opposing team a turnover and a point. Then we have exclusion from the set with both cards, and finally the last sanction we have is exclusion from the establishment, in which we are thrown out of the set, the match and the pavilion in which we are playing. So we go in order of priority. First we have warning, yellow card, red card, double card with exclusion from the set, and double card with exclusion from the establishment. Then we have point fouls. Double touch. This is a rule that as time has gone by has been modified. Nowadays the sporting spectacle is prioritised and the game is allowed to continue, but when the hit is very severe and is hit with 2 separate hands, it is usually charged. Another of the signals that referees make and carry out are the carries. Here we see a difference with beach volleyball, where the high hand hit in beach volleyball can be held and thrown, but in court volleyball it cannot. In court volleyball, it is a sport of strokes, so the ball, both in overhand and underhand, must be hit and cannot be retained. Holding is also charged when a player takes the ball from space A to space B and then changes direction in space B. We have a net touch signal, where the player who touches the net is signalled first and then the net is signalled. Then we have the signal of having made the 6 changes that a team has per set. It should be emphasised that the changes of each team are made inside the 3-meter zone. The referees must warn us when we ask for 2 technical timeouts, the 2 total technical timeouts that each team has, or when we make 5 changes within the same set. Also, when the captain is changed on court, the captain must ask the coach, who will determine who stays. Finally, we point out that we can be marked for 4 touches. This usually happens when a team attacks and fails to touch the opposing block but continues to play the ball, or if in a defensive situation the team forgets how many hits their teammates have and their team hit the ball more than 3 times.